All new at 11, incredible video tonight. A massive sinkhole has opened at the Mosaic's new Wales facility in Mulberry. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Wendy Ryan.
And I'm Jamison Jeweler. Tonight there are reports of millions of gallons of contaminated water now flowing into the Florida Aquifer.
ABC Action News reporter Cameron Polum live at the plant with the very latest. Cameron?
That's right, guys. We're at the entrance of this facility. The sinkhole is under a stack about 3 miles south of where we are right now. Officials tell us at this point about 215 million gallons of contaminated water have been released into the aquifer. Tonight, crews at the new Wales Mosaic plant scrambling to stop the contaminated and radioactive water that's seeping into the Florida aquifer. Officials found the massive sinkhole in late August in a containment pond near one of the gypsum stacks.
One of our field technicians whose job is to monitor water levels in the ponds, when they were making their rounds, they identified that there was a water level drop.
Workers drained the ponds and found this, a 45-foot hole so deep they couldn't see a bottom. The company says so far about 215 million gallons of contaminated water used to process fertilizer has drained into the hole.
We activated a recovery well so that we can capture any water that has gone down the hole.
Mosaic says that recovery well is engineered to pull contaminated water out of the aquifer and back into the plant, but that could take months. In the meantime, the company is using an extensive network of monitoring wells around the plant, running tests to see how far the contaminated water may have traveled. Mosaic says so far the wells have not detected any additional contaminants in the groundwater, a sign the pumps are working.
We've been talking to the Florida Department of Environmental Protection every single day. They've been out here.
Mosaic says it is monitoring the cleanup around the clock and there is no risk to any of the surrounding communities. Now, each one of those ponds sits on top of a liner that keeps that contaminated water from entering the ground. However, we're told the sinkhole collapsed that liner, sending water gushing below. We're going to continue to update you on this situation, both on air and online at abcactionnews.com. For ABC Action News, I'm Cameron Polum.
Cameron, thank you. Meantime, just last year, Mosaic agreed to pay nearly $2 billion to settle a federal lawsuit, the agreement covering 60 billion pounds of hazardous waste. Now, the company agreeing to clean up operations at 6 Florida sites and 2 in Louisiana, and claiming Mosaic was improperly storing and disposing of chemicals used to make fertilizers. Meantime, the EPA called the agreement a major victory for clean water. Now, we also did some checking on the EPA website and discovered a history of enforcement actions by the Environmental Protection Agency. In a 2009 agreement, Mosaic agreed to spend $30 million on air pollution controls. And in a civil enforcement case, the EPA fined Mosaic nearly $3 million after a surprise inspection. If you'd like to read some of them, we've posted a link on our website. Head over to abcactionnews.com.